Good evening, Lizzie boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I got Vampire Heart Draculaura, and I couldn't be more emotional. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Here she is in all of her stunning glory. Her box is in perfect condition, but this one isn't mine. This is my mom's. So, as you guys know, sometimes my mom and I order dolls together, which means we ordered 2 Vampire Heart Draculaura's, one for her and one for me. My mom tends to keep her dolls in the box, so this perfect conditioned one is a perfect candidate for the in-box collection. But what about my own, you may ask? Here she is. I don't know how these 2 items were shipped together when they are in the most varying condition I have ever seen in my life. One being absolutely perfect, and the other looking like she was kicked around at the factory like a football. The bottom of her box is dented inward. She's got a huge dent here, a smaller one right in the middle. Well, this isn't a smaller one, this one actually goes in even deeper. She's got a ding here, and yeah, she can stand up, but just barely. The bottom of her box is pushed upward. This won't even stay inside the box. These are both sticking out, and when I try to push them back in, they refuse to cooperate. The back of her box has a massive dent right over the doll's, illustration in the back. It's just very unacceptable quality for a $100 doll to arrive in. And what's even more bizarre is the fact that the outer box that these 2 arrived in was completely untouched. There was not a ding in sight. There was not a single corner folded inward. The box was perfect. The delivery driver was super nice, and obviously had nothing to do with this because, again, the outer box was in perfect condition. Which means that this item arrived damaged to Amazon or got damaged in one of their facilities and was packed up and sent to me anyway. Both of these dolls were wrapped up in tissue paper when they arrived. This one was perfect. The tissue paper had to be torn off. This one's tissue paper was hanging on by a thread. Totally torn up, just like the box. And some of you may say, well, dents can be fixed. Well, they leave very visible white marks. And to be fair, I don't really think I can fix everything wrong with this box. The plastic is dented, the cardboard is dented, so even if I wanted to keep this doll in the box, I wouldn't be able to. But the fact that she's a $100 doll definitely makes this that much more unacceptable. It's just like, wow. Just wow. Yeah, so needless to say, I contacted Mattel customer support, and hopefully they'll give me some compensation for this. But yeah, I'm just glad that one of the dolls is in good condition, because as you know, this doll is completely out of stock in Amazon. So I can't order a replacement even if I wanted to. And most likely Mattel doesn't have any to send out either, because again, out of stock. So my only solace would be, I guess, a refund. I was thinking about unboxing her anyway, so at least it's not a total negative, but, yeah. Yeah, I really can't get over the fact that these 2 arrived together. It's just... this one really is just in perfect condition. There's no denting anywhere except for, here, I guess. The box seems to, dent somewhat inward. You can see it from above. And it seems intentional. All of them seem to have this sort of flat area where this is. So, that just seems to be intentional. Back of the box is in perfect condition. And, yeah, I'm just grateful, I guess, that one of them is good. Because my mom would also be very pissed if both of them had been damaged, so. One singular positive on this shit cake, I guess. Oh yeah, it's also ripped here. I don't know how I missed the rip, but it is ripped. Well, I guess condition aside, we should at least look at the dolls, because this is a video about Vampire Heart Draculaura, so I'd at least like to look at the dolls. So the one that will be staying in the box has a pretty good screening. I don't think she's wonky. She looks pretty nice. Her eyelashes are nicely rooted. They don't seem to be rooted inside of the white of her eye or inside of the iris. It looks like they managed to keep it pretty good. She looks very nice, and overall, I don't really see any major condition issues. Well, there's an eyelash on her cheek, but... oh no, it's not even an eyelash. That's just a hair. That's just a loose hair that fell over her eye. Nothing major. The doll overall looks pretty good. Her hairstyle is very well kept. And yeah, She has a bunch of individual, like, little heart ornaments hanging off, which looks very good. Overall, everything here is fine. And even with the damaged one, the doll herself is in very good shape. None of the little heart ornaments seem to have fallen off of the bow. She has both earrings, her dress doesn't appear damaged whatsoever, and her face is pretty good as well. Once again, I don't think the lashes are rooted incorrectly, and her hair, I would say, actually looks better. Just slightly in terms of like the bang curls. If they had both been upward like this one, I think that this one would have been flawless. But this one, I would say, looks pretty good too. This is the damaged one, by the way, in case you forgot. Yeah, I'm glad that both dolls are okay. This one is slightly wonkier, I would say. Yeah, I would say this one definitely has a better face, so she would have stayed in the box regardless of if they both came in good condition or not. But, yeah, I don't mind unboxing the wonkier one, for sure. Especially when, yeah. Honestly, I'm lucky that they shipped this to me in a box at all. My friend Zombie X Corn, I'm sure you guys know him. I'm sure you do. They just kind of mailed it to him. They slapped the shipping label on the box. It's crazy. They just slapped it on her box and sent it out to him like that. His didn't get nearly as beat up as this, thankfully. I don't want this to happen to anyone else. I feel really bad that this has happened to other people. Like, Garrett Sander himself bought this doll, and she was dented upon arrival, which really sucks for him, you know? But, yeah, I definitely wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy. It sucks to pay $100 for something and get it in such poor condition, and hopefully this doesn't happen to many other people, but unfortunately it does seem to be pretty common right now. So if you ordered Vampire Heart Draculaura, best of wishes, and let me tell you, it's fortunately very easy to contact Mattel. If you live in the United States, at least, I don't know how it works in the rest of the world, but if you live in the US and you go to the Mattel customer service website, you'll have an option that says email us, you click that, and then you fill out all the information about the doll. It asks you about a product batch code, and that is this little number right here. So you can see it in certain lighting. So you just enter that so they know what batch your doll came from. And in emails, they may ask you to send more pictures. I was only able to attach one, but yeah, they're definitely gonna ask me for more photos, and then I'll show them little details like this. So, yeah. Most times they give me a refund if the issues are bad enough, like when my Fancy Laguna had leg chipping, they gave me a full refund. So hopefully it'll be the same for this. The doll is completely out of stock, so I'm not expecting them to have like a replacement to send me. So I'm totally fine with just getting a refund because I wouldn't mind unboxing this doll. I don't know where I'm gonna put her. That's a completely different story, but I definitely don't mind unboxing her. She's pretty, so I wanted to see her up close anyway. But yeah, if you need any help reaching out to Mattel if this happens to you, definitely feel free to leave a comment. I will try my best to respond to you. Again, I don't know how it works in the rest of the world. I live in the United States, so if you live outside the United States and you got a damaged one, try your luck with Amazon's customer service. They may be able to give you a refund. Maybe they have one that they could send you as a replacement. I don't know. But I actually couldn't figure out how to contact Amazon because whenever I checked their customer service tab under her, it just says like, oh, go to Mattel's website, and that's it. But that's only on mobile. Maybe it'll be different when I try on the laptop. I don't know. But yeah, again, I really hope this doesn't happen to anyone else, but if it does, just follow the steps that I described. I can also write them down in the description if needed. So I guess the short of everything is I hope this doesn't happen to anyone else, and if it does, I described everything you should do to try to get a refund. Again, I don't know what to do internationally. If any of you internationally have ever gotten like a refund from Mattel, please leave a comment saying how you did it. I will heart your comment and I will reply to it, whatever I can do to boost the engagement on it so people see it. But yeah, again, I really hope this doesn't happen to anyone else. I, at the very least, can unbox her and not be too upset about it because I did want to unbox her. She's very detailed. I don't know if you guys know this, but the designer posted some infographics about how her outfit works, and it was just very fascinating stuff. Everything's a separate piece. It's really cool. So I did want to get a closer look at that at the very least, but like imagine if I wanted to keep her in the box. Like that sucks. Again, this one is my mom's. That's that one's my mom's. But, yeah. Oh, this sucks. I'm just kind of laughing off the pain. But yeah, again, if you guys need any help contacting Mattel, feel free to ask me any questions if this happens to you. Or if just any of your dolls arrive damaged, I'm always willing to, like, try to guide you in the right direction to getting a refund or a replacement. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!